All right, we got John Boseak back in again. What's new?
What's new? There's a lot new.
How was the flight in?
Flight in was flight in wasn't that good, but if you fly enough over an extended timeline, you're gonna have more bad flights than you're gonna have good flights. So,
Well,
I'm learning that now that I've been flying a lot.
The flight coming in, there was only one seat left. I mean, I waited till the last minute to get it. I forgot that it was Valentine's Day, but there was only one seat left.
Yeah. Apparently Southwest Airlines now is allowing you just to choose your own seat when you get on the airplane.
Really?
Yeah.
So the seat that was picked.
I get on the airplane, they're like, "Oh, just pick your own seat." I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Okay." Luckily, I got the seat because listen, I'm like Rain Man. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
Yeah, with numbers.
Yeah, like I have an issue. Like I have to have the same seat on the plane every time I fly. I have to be sitting either that exit row, like the emergency exit row on the wing, or the seat right behind that on the wing on either side. You know, so like 17 fucking D or fucking 16 or 18 D or whatever.
It has to be that every time.
Yeah, unless I'm on an Airbus A382, then it's like fucking 22 D or whatever like that.
What's the difference?
Well, there's different models of airplanes that flying different airlines.
So
I know them all. Yeah.
So you're like superstitious with that?
I'm like Rain Man, dude. It's just like I like sitting where I like sitting.
Yeah.
On the plane, you know what I mean? Because I kind of feel like, I don't know, I'm just weird about it. It's like maybe it's an OCD thing. Maybe it's just like the way the plane. I don't know. I just like those seats, and if I can't get those seats, dude, my whole flight is just that much more fucking aggravating. You know what I mean? But luckily, I was able to get the seat that I wanted, and I had my eye on it. As soon as I walked onto the plane, I'm like, motherfuckers, don't sit down. And there's like so many people in front of me, and in my mind, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. And I seen some old lady about to sit there. I'm like, you old fucking bitch, don't you sit in my seat. And then she walked past it, and then I walked up, and I was like, and there was some dude sitting on the end. I was like, can I sit there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, fuck.
Thank God.
Woo! Got my fucking, yeah, it was a close one.
But it was packed though, right?
Packed flight, yeah. 3 screaming babies. Turbulence, fucking horrible turbulence, pretty much the whole fucking, yeah. So as soon as we hit Texas, it was turbulence the whole way, all the way till we hit, the Panhandle or whatever.
And when you came in, you said there was dogs running around?
Yeah, people had dogs on the airplane, these little shit-eating fucking dogs that I hate, and 2 of them got into a fucking fight. It was just, the whole thing was just fucking.
Like fighting in the row? Like the airplane row?
Well, some bitch was going to go fucking walk to the bathroom, and she took her little fucking dog with her to the bathroom in the airplane.
What the fuck?
And she's walking by, and she's like, there was a dog, like, she was walking by, and there was a dog in another seat, and they just fucking went at it, and it's just like, man, what in the fuck is going on?
So you got 3 babies screaming, dogs fighting, turbulence.
Yeah, it was fucking rough. Luckily I have noise canceling, good fucking earbuds.
Yeah.
And I got my tablet, so I just put my movies on, or I sleep, but.
What was the turbulence from? Because of all that storm? But what the fuck did you go over where there would be a storm?
Texas. Yeah, I don't know. There's just turbulence. There doesn't necessarily have to be a storm for turbulence. Turbulence can happen. It's just air pockets. Oh. So there's like the jet stream that pushes all the air down, and if like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weather.
Yeah. Well, I saw the phone that you have, and it happens to be an Apple phone.
Yeah. Not really sure.
Mr. Samsung.
Not really quite sure how I feel about that.
Yeah. So what made you go to the Apple? Because you were 100% against it. Last time you were here, there was we were in the hotel with Matt, and there was no talking you into it. None.
Yeah, I haven't really been the biggest proponent of Apple products historically. I've never liked them. I've never liked the company. I don't like MacBooks. I don't like fucking Apple computers. I've never had an iPod. I just don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like how there's like this elitism with Apple products. Like, you know what I mean? Like all those fucking rich pompous assholes where they'll have the earbuds and the watch and the phone, and they make sure you see all of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that shit. So it's like I never wanted to be a part of that. You know what I mean? And it's like, also, I never liked iOS, to be completely honest with you. Like, I just don't like it. But iOS 14, the newest version, they eliminated like everything that I didn't like about the iOS operating system. They changed with iOS 14.
I know I asked you before, but I forget.
Just
what you
a couple
said.
little. It's just a couple little. For one,
what's the thing
for instance,
I forget what you said.
There was no app drawer before.
What do you mean app drawer?
So like with Android, all your apps are hidden. They're not on your home screens. You know what I mean? Like they're just hidden in an app drawer, and you press your app drawer and it pops up, and then you could choose what app you want, or you could choose what apps you want on your home screen. You couldn't do that with iPhone historically. Now you can. You can get rid of whatever apps you don't want to look at. You can just get rid of to your app drawer, which they hide it all the way to the right. And then you could just choose what icons you want to have on your home screen, which, I like.
I didn't even know you could do that.
At one point in time, I don't even think you could change your like, you couldn't put like a custom picture on their background of your fucking iPhone.
Yeah, I think when it first came out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
Well, come on, dude. Like, there's just so much more you could do with Samsung and Android phones that that's why I like them. But no, the reason I got an Apple phone was because of Clubhouse. It's a new app, it's a new platform. It's just like, it's weird. It's just like rooms you go. It's like Zoom meetings, but without video. Yeah, it's basically what it is.
I want to go deep into that later.
So anyway,
that was the main reason.
It's exclusively only on the App Store.
Yeah,
they don't make it for Android.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to have an iPhone. I don't know.
Well, I guess because the Elite have the iPhone.
Maybe they just developed it for the Apple phones, and they just didn't develop it for Android or whatever. I don't know. I mean, and even for like Clubhouse, you have to have an invitation to even use the app.
Yeah.
Like you can download it, but you can't get on it unless somebody who's already on it, who's a member, sends you an invitation, and then you can get on the app. And when you sign up, you only get 2 invitations to give out to people, so you can only invite 2 people.
Yeah.
Period. So I guess every jack off isn't on there. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty cool. But
And you didn't get the mini. You didn't get the 12. You got the best one.
I got the 12 Pro Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm gonna get one, it's gonna be the best one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna.
That's a big phone.
I'm used to big phones.
Yeah,
all Samsung phones are big phones.
They are big. Yeah.
5.5, 6.1 inches.
But you got the best I know you don't think so, but that is on paper is the best camera in the market.
Yeah, I mean, I've been using it, and I'm happy with it. I'm this is my first Apple product I've ever owned in my life. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a learning curve to it. I mean, I've never, even when somebody would hand me their iPhone, I would just give it right back and be like, I don't want to deal with this. You know what I mean? Because I just don't even want to. I didn't know how to work any of the menus.
That's how I am with the Samsung. Because I don't know. I tried to fuck with that Android because I like the one Samsung where you could see the corners. It lit up on the corners. Like the one where you could see shit on the corner.
On the edge, the edge display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, but I just couldn't deal with the Android. And
I like Samsung. I love their phones. I think their phones are really fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like, I love their big, giant fucking displays. I think the cameras are fucking top-notch on, the new Samsung phones. So it's like, but... So there was a learning curve going to Apple, going to an iPhone. But I've only had it for a week, and I haven't mastered.
Like, you only had it... Oh, you've only had it for 1 week.
Yeah, I've only had it for a week. Yeah.
You'll get into it. Another week, you'll be on.
So I've only had the phone for a week, and I haven't really had a chance to really get into it. But it seems like anything I want to do, it's easy to do. You know what I mean?
If you want to do it.
I like the way Apple interacts with the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like it's seamlessly integrated into every part of fucking society, with all down to the apps, down to like everything you want to do. If you have an iPhone, you can just do it. It's
almost like Amazon, just real simple and easy.
Sure, yeah, it's streamlined.
Yeah,
it is. The user interface is extremely simple. The way it functioned, the functionality of it, the way you go from one app to the other, and the way you can just slide and hit delete, and then literally with your thumb you can just twist your hand, and it's just just the way it fucking.
Well,
it's weird.
That's got that new chip in there. That's got their chip, and that's where.
What's it called?
I don't. It's called the M1 chip.
It's just a proprietary chip made by Apple now. It's instead of them subcontracting it out.
It's smashing any Intel. Smashing.
Well, when you do something in-house, you have your own engineers working on it that that are familiar with your product. So it's just it's gonna be better.
Yeah, they took that Intel chip and just worked on it to try to make it better. And so far
you do things in-house, it's always gonna be better. So yeah, I'm
you are now
I'm a hypocrite.
Ecosystem.
I'm a hypocrite. Is what I am, because I fucking hate Apple. Even though I have an iPhone, I still fucking hate Apple as a company and as a brand. You know what I mean? And I hate all of those fucks that fucking have all of the Apple products, and they tell everybody about it, and they have the fucking Apple stickers on their goddamn car, and it's just you know what I mean? Like, it's a cult.
You're not going to get the Apple Watch, right?
No, I'm not getting any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit.
I would
Next week, I'm going to have a fucking Apple Watch and AirPods watch. But no, I don't know. And
not the
but
Apple,
it's like,
the Apple
listen,
Watch.
it's like, okay, I've been using Samsung, right? So I have my tablet Samsung.
Yeah.
And those two things are the same, so they work together seamlessly. Now I have a fucking iPhone, and I sold my Samsung, and now I have a Samsung tablet. So I'm honestly, now I'm probably gonna have to get an iPad.
Just get a fucking Mac. You can get the new Mac right now.
Those are like $2,000.
No, they're not. You can get the new Mac Air right now with the M1 chip that is faster than any fucking computer around for $899.
Really?
Yeah. And you can do all your shit on it. Because right now,
all the editing and everything, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it would be better to get the 16 gigabyte, but I keep reading about it because I keep debating it. 8 will do it because 8 gigabytes of RAM with Apple.
I can do all that on an iPad Pro though, can't I? The latest and greatest one, the iPad Pro 12.
No.
It's the same thing as a Mac, is it not?
No. They're trying to they're trying to turn the iPad into the new laptop, but it's not there because you're running iOS 14 point whatever. You're not running Mac OS or Big Sur.
Is that what they run on Mac? See,
yeah.
Like I said, I don't even pay attention to Apple. Like,
right.
I don't even want to learn about it before because I just didn't give a fuck.
So what you're using on your iPhone is iOS.
The mobile. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So you
can't.
Right.
They do two different things. No, I get it. I understand the. Yeah.
But look into that Mac Air. It's $899. It will do what you need it to do. Yeah. And fast. Yeah. And you're gonna, especially when you start interviewing people.
Yeah.
And that was another thing. The fact that you do your podcast all on a tablet, that's fucking insane.
Yeah. All my editing, everything, I've done all on a fucking Samsung Galaxy S7 tab.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So now you got a new studio.
I do, yeah. I got a brand new podcast studio that I built.
Play the one
built myself.
The one that's in the photos. The purple one.
The current life events or
yeah, go to that one there.
Yeah, that would be current.
That's a screenshot though. Remember we had to go.
Oh yeah, it's just
that one. That's current life events.
That's current life events.
That's my latest. No, left. Yep. And if you skip ahead,
just a little kid.
No, I'm sorry. You're right. That is the one before.
Start that from the beginning, Rob.
That's his intro.
No, you're right. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
So I just wanted to talk a little bit today about a couple of things I have going on in my life. At the moment, I'm getting ready to travel this weekend to West Palm Beach. I'm going to be filming with MSCS Media and potentially maybe doing a monthly reoccurring show with MSCS Media. We'll see about that.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, man.
At the end of this month.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, hopefully we could get once a month in.
Yeah,
like you said.
Yeah. It's definitely a work in it's work in progress.
I like the wall though.
Yeah. So if you go back to I'm sorry, you had the right video. I wasn't know what I was thinking. If you go back to the other one.
Yeah, but that was when you were building it. But this one here, that wall is sick.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, man. I did it all on my own. I had a couple different ideas that I wanted to do.
And you did that
but
in 2
my
days.
time, my budget, and the tools that I had available to me didn't allow me to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
In the space. So yeah, I just ended up doing that, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like gamer-esque.
And then.
Here's the studio tour. This is where he's showing it setting up, right?
Floodlights.
Exactly. Yeah. If you just go back maybe 5, or we don't have to go back to the beginning, but yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. So I just
This is fucking it.
I had an upper respiratory infection. I was sick as fuck.
That's right. You were doing this sick, right?
Yeah, I was sick.
So there's the
I
wall.
don't know. I just wanted to get to work.
Yeah.
And,
Early. Takes you through a progression, right, of how you did
Yep.
it. There it is.
I went through a couple different setups. Like I put 2 chairs, and I was like, yeah, when I do but that's gonna be cool when I do interviews with people. Then I was like, but then I set up the camera and it just didn't work because the camera had to be on an angle. You know what I mean? So I moved the chair, put 1 chair eventually, and then
now how
different lighting.
What light do you have behind those chairs?
Those are light bars. Those are just like photographers' light bars.
Yeah, I see.
But
is that the white? That's those little white things.
Yeah, but here are my floodlights that I got.
Oops, sorry. This is where.
Yeah, but this is like my ultimate. This is where I'm at right now, and where I'm recording at right now.
Now, how high will those light? Can you beam that light further?
Which one?
The light bars. You know what I mean? Like,
those light bars up there, I took those down.
Uh-huh.
The bottom lights are floodlights at the bottom.
Okay, so yeah, the floodlights.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 floodlights at the top going down. Because those bars, the light just doesn't shine far enough down to reach into the frame, into the camera.
So
frame.
when you do it, is that the end game how you want it to look, or do you want it to look bright like it was on the other one, or it would just all depend?
I want it to be dark like that. Like I like the dark vibe.
Feel,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just me.
You. Yeah,
it's just me.
You
know what I'm saying? So I want it to be dark like that. So it's just like trying to get the lighting, but being
motherfucker. It's a motherfucker.
I know. Trying to get my face lit for the camera and still keep that dark background with the neons is fucking.
Just move away from the wall a little bit.
You see, every time you come in here, we got to fuck with these lights on the ground.
Yeah.
And you get it right, and then you bump it just a tiny bit, and then you're all fucked up. I mean, just a little bump. It's another 20 minutes of playing around with it.
But I like the setup, man. I think it's cool. I think it's gonna work for right now. Until. Because I'm always going to try and make it better and change things and, whatever.
You'll change it 100 times.
Yeah, so in the future, who knows? But right now, like, this is my first one.
Yeah, like he was saying.
So I still got the training wheels on.
To put that left light there.
Yeah,
and then put the other one shining on you.
Yeah.
Chair a little bit away from that wall, backlight, and then there, you'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you... I didn't... When he was saying shit to me when we were building this, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it didn't make any sense, but that would work. So if you put the one, on the side and then the one directly at you, it will look good as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you might need one more.
Yeah.
You might. Well, expect when you interview people, you're gonna need another one.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, for sure.
And then here's where you tattoo yourself. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I did.
I could watch this 100 times.
You like that intro?
I can't get over how he does this on a fucking pad.
For today was to come into the shop.
And this, I'm filming this on my cell phone. This is before I got like good cameras and shit.
Tattoo.
A pirate skeleton? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And another mark on this side.
Yeah, I tattooed my. Yeah, man. I had a customer, client was supposed to come in. I was supposed to tattoo her, and I was gonna just film the whole thing like on this video, and then like she didn't show up.
Happy with the way this kind of came out in here.
But yeah.
God damn. Not a mess up. Look at that.
And
yeah, it came out pretty clean.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a little bit more black.
And what were you saying you put on it while you're doing it?
To yourself.
I use something called Green Glide. It's just like tattooing ointment.
Remember I was saying they told me vitamin E, and then Rob did the same thing. I just said fuck it and use Lubriderm.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lubriderm seemed to make it heal quicker than the other shit.
Everybody's skin's different. I just recommend Aquaphor to all of my clients. Yeah.
I think I did the Aquaphor for like the first day or two, and then I went to the just Lubriderm.
I use Nivea.
Maybe I did use Nivea.
There's one that comes in a blue disc.
I was using the one that has a red top on it. It's like a bottle. It's real thick though. It's thick as hell. I know what you're talking about. But that real thick one.
Nivea, just my skin, Nivea. Like my skin just loves Nivea.
I was using Nivea
reason,
and Lubriderm.
Yeah.
Those were two.
Yeah.
And it healed perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
listen, as long as you keep it out of the sun, you don't let it dry out, and you're not like a dirty bird, like you don't live in filth, you'll be all right.
So you got the studio. So you are gonna plan on doing interviews eventually?
I am. Yeah. I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna set up another mic, get another mic arm, and then once I get the lighting where I want it, to where I can bring somebody in, I don't have to fuck with it. I can just turn the cameras on and go. Then I'll start interviewing people. Yeah. Yeah.
You won't need another camera because of the way you have it positioned, right?
Yeah, I can probably do one main camera, but I have 3 cameras.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm running Sony Alpha 6400.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did say
but the main camera I'm shooting with is a Sony ZV-1. That's what I shoot. I just like it. I like because it's super simple. The functionality of it's simple. It's easy to use. But I'll set up the Sonys when I want to do the triple camera.
And you're running the Zoom H6 right into the camera.
Yeah, I just use like an auxiliary cable straight from the output into the camera, and then it just syncs the audio.
Yeah, but when you get 2, that's gonna be tough.
I know.
You could probably split it, but I don't know. I think it would fuck it up.
Maybe
you could probably get like a splitter like this, But I think it would fuck it up.
Yeah.
I think it would.
Unless I just use one camera for my, because I mean the way I have my setup is I have 2 chairs there. I mean,
if you zoom out, both of you could be there, but you don't have any head-on shots. So if you did want that,
there should be a camera on me at an angle, a camera on him at an angle, and then the wide shot.
But then you got to edit your ass off too.
I know. Or have a producer in there pressing buttons.
Yeah, which you would have to then pay.
Yeah. Well, I may be working something out with my cousin. One of my cousins from Michigan is a photographer and like a videographer and shit. So me and him have been talking. I've been trying to talk him into coming out to Phoenix and coming on board with me and like just taking pictures of me and like filming me all day and then helping me produce the podcast and shit. And he said he was down, so we'll see what happens.
If that worked, that would be a big jump.
Yeah,
because you're pretty close. You're almost at 1,000.
I know.
What are you, 839 or something? 860.
870.
But your hours though, that's the problem, right?
My videos are 5 or 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes.
You got to try to do like
at least an hour.
Minutes.
I'm gonna try and do an hour twice a week.
Yeah.
Is what I'm going to try. That's my goal going back.
Do 3 times a week.
Do 3 times a week, an hour?
Yeah. It's tough.
At first, I don't know if I can bang that. Well, because it's like, I'm only one person, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my creativity level is I can only start making videos before I start repeating myself so many times. You know what I mean? And I find myself doing that in a lot of my videos, but it's just like, you know what I mean? So it's like I have to sit down. I have to be like, okay, I want to do segments. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about doing like one segment where I just pick a random podcast and I watch it for a week. Every episode, I'll watch all their old shit. I'll watch all their new shit. And then I'll break their podcast down. I'll give my opinion on them, their content, their users.
So you could probably get an hour out of that.
You know what I mean? Like I can do 15 or 20 minutes on that alone. Maybe 30 minutes.
Just drag it out.
And then another thing I was going to do is like review maybe like all these rappers got these fucking like autobiographies out. You know what I mean? Like 50 Cent has one out, Damon Dash, Puff Daddy. Like I was thinking about maybe like watching those and like diving into that shit, and then
you know who just came out with the book? Jay Prince.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I could, since I wrote a book, I have a fucking memoir. You know what I mean? I could fucking, take other like famous people's memoirs and read them and break them down, and I could fucking do 15, 20, 30 minutes on that.
Yeah, if you can get 45 minutes to an hour in.
I'm a talker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can sit down and talk. I rambled for 35 minutes the other night talking about nothing at all. So
yeah, just try to get an hour.
Yeah.
That's 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
And if you can get longer. I mean, it's tough because it's just you,
Right.
So I mean.
But I can kick a couple puffs and go in there and sit down and
rock and roll.
I can go.
Yeah.
And I edit everything myself. So if I need to stop for a second or even press fucking, because I have a remote for the fucking camera, if I just hit the fucking stop button, sit there and think and go back. And I know, because I've been recording myself and editing all my own video, I know if I lose train of thought or something, I know to give a pause before saying something else, because it's that pause, it's where you're going to edit at. Those are where your cuts are going to be. So you know what I mean? So if you understand like how to talk to the camera and know in my mind consciously where I'm going to put my cuts at, I know how to speak and where to stop and how long to stop, and before I say the next thing, and like when I press pause or when I press stop, I don't do it right away. I'll give like a couple seconds of airtime, and then I'll press pause on the camera, and then I'll think, and then I'll give a couple seconds of air. So like I'm doing all of this consciously because I know in my editing how to edit. Exactly.
It's almost like an Elon Musk thing. Like how he takes forever but he's just so fucking smart. You know what I mean?
He's a smart guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not that smart, but
Yeah. I don't think there's too many people as smart as him.
Oh, he's on a whole nother level, man. I don't think, honestly, dude, I don't really think that he's that intelligent, to be honest with you. I mean, he's smart, but I don't think he's like, because there's scientists and rocket scientists that are way smarter than Elon Musk. I think it's his personal character. You know what I mean?
Like you think he has
there's no vanity in him. He doesn't want to fucking be, you know what I mean, like a fucking celebrity and just fucking buy an island and fucking, you know what I mean, like screw a bunch of girls and have about, swim around in fucking pools of fucking gold coins like fucking Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Why do you think he bought all that fucking Bitcoin?
I think he's trying to push Bitcoin. I think that's what it is. He's just trying to make it, you know what I mean, put it on the forefront of. I mean, not that it already isn't, but
My theory was just because he had the electric car, now he's got the Bitcoin. It's like the technology.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be true.
You know more than me about that shit.
That could be true.
Now, what do you think about Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is, it's one of those things where it takes the power out of the hands of people who have had power for such a long time. So it's good in that aspect, but I just think it's just too volatile, and it's just too, the value of Bitcoin is tied to the American dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, if the American dollar loses all of its value, what are you going to cash your Bitcoin out for?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you cash your Bitcoin out to get cash.
I can't take my Bitcoin to the grocery store, and buy groceries at Publix.
Yeah.
I can't take my Bitcoin down to the mobile and put gas in my car. So until I can do that, I don't want anything to do with it, because you're just gambling. It's just it's Las Vegas.
That's what I always say. It's just like you're betting. You're
gambling. You're gambling. It's not real. It's not real currency. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Neither. I agree with you 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not real currency. It's not. It's
it's a virtual currency. Yeah. Really, is what it is.
So if all currency in the world just fucking tanks, like, what happens if the American dollar fucking if inflation hits, and you know what I mean? Like, our money just goes to shit. Then what are you going to do with your Bitcoin?
Right.
You're going to cash it out for euros? You know what I mean? And then what do you got to do? You got to play that game. So it's just like, no, I'm not. Like I said, until I can have like a thumb drive and I can just go to the gas station or whatever on my phone.
Or like a card.
Or even on your phone, just like an NFC, like you do with Google Pay or Apple Pay.
It could drop at any second, though.
What do you mean?
Like the Bitcoin. It could drop at any second.
It's all digital. It relies on these digital infrastructures. You know what I mean? Like, it relies heavily on the internet, on fucking mobile fucking processing. Like, so it's like, it's not tangible. It's not physical. It's not. If I can't hold it in my hand, then I'm not investing in it. Period.
I'm with you.
Silver, gold. Like, I don't. The currency, like,
gold is crazy.
Like,
right
currency
now.
is like investing. Like, so holding cash is bad. You know what I mean? Because the value of the dollar fluctuates. So let's say you have $10,000 in the bank and then you save it. It's like, okay, maybe if you're earning, if you're like got interest going on and shit, but it's like, what the value of a dollar is now 5 years from now isn't going to be the same. So holding that cash is really, you're going to lose on it.
So it'd be better to take the cash and invest in something that
real estate and and precious metal are the two safest places to put your money, in my opinion. But what the fuck do I know? What I mean? Look at me. I'm not a financial advisor.
Yeah, man. Me neither. Me personally, I wouldn't fuck with real estate because that's to me that's a gamble too. But gold,
but
like you said,
it's
precious
safer
metals,
than precious metals. And,
it's never gonna go away.
No,
people are always gonna want gold.
Since the beginning of time,
it's never gonna end.
Yeah.
So that to me, that's the safest.
Even in an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Even in an apocalypse, gold is still gonna fucking have some kind of value.
Yeah. So to me, gold is the way to go, or gold or diamonds, things like that. That no matter what, they're gonna be wanted. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
But real estate is to me that's like a gamble too.
Well, I mean, when I say real estate, I mean land. I don't mean just like structures, like buildings and houses. I mean land. Like fucking, go and buy 10,000 acres somewhere. Fucking,
Here's this Earth 2 thing that I was telling you about. So now, go to the homepage of it.
So, I mean, I would like to do a little bit more research on this. I mean, it's because it's, like I said, it's digital, it's internet, and there's just so much bullshit out there.
Yeah.
So, okay, now I buy a plot. Am I getting, like, legal papers in the mail?
Yeah.
I'm getting, like, a deed and legal papers in the mail.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can read it. Yeah, you want to read it real quick, Rob?
Earth 2 is a futuristic concept for a second Earth, a metaverse between virtual and physical reality in which real-world geolocations on a sectioned map correspond to user-generated digital virtual environments. These environments can be owned, bought, sold, and in the near future, deeply customized.
What? What the fuck is... Tommy, what in the fuck are you talking... Scroll down and let me read the second paragraph, dude. This is some retard shit. If my brain is processing this properly...
My friend made $400,000
This is some retard shit.
I'm telling you.
This is... They're talking about a 1/1 scale version of Earth is inevitable.
Well, I don't know
what the fuck are they talking about?
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But
dude,
go to
these
buy
people
land.
Are smoking crack, dude. You're not buying real land. You're buying imaginary land on a different world.
I don't.
If my fucking brain just processed this information correctly, this is weirdo shit, dude.
Go to Marketplace. See what that says.
Virtual Earth. I want to buy land on a virtual Earth. that doesn't exist.
Look, I didn't do it. All I can tell you is that there's check and make sure that that's
Earth
on the right Wi-Fi.
Somebody needs to send these people a virus.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Will somebody hack this website and take it down? These people are retarded.
There you go.
No, so I'm dead serious. So there's
but you're not buying real land.
But you are buying real land. You get the deed. You get everything.
It's on a virtual planet. Is what they just explained in the paragraph.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm telling you, it's real. Look into it. Look into it.
I just read that paragraph, dude. And it made me fucking.
They made that all like freaky.
So what is the
Well,
well, that because you could buy land in America. Those are the spots where you can buy land. So
but I'm trying to tell you right now. I don't think you're actually buying real land. I think this is like The Sims. This is just like a fucking.
Go over the details. You got to slide it over. I mean, just slide the whole screen over. Oh.
Tile selected. 90 of 750. See details. It's just loading slow here today.
Yeah, I don't know what.
So go back to their mission statement on the main page.
Right there. Look at right there. This is the market value.
Yeah, like
but that's
go back to their mission statement because I'm trying to tell you right now they're selling you imaginary land on an imaginary planet.
Look, I'm just telling. I didn't buy it, so I mean, their statement's fucked up. Go to
phase 1 is hold on. Let me read the shit. A virtual 1/1 scale version of Earth is inevitable, and Earth 2 is the beginning of this exciting future. Phase 1 is now live and represents the central global body that aims to determine ownership of digital assets and property inside this futuristic virtual metaverse of Earth. You're not buying real property. They fucking made some kind of imaginary Earth that doesn't exist.
Go to FAQ.
Yeah. Let's get into it because maybe I'm wrong.
How do I know if property is owned already? Owned land or red colored?
Yeah, this is all bullshit, dude. These are all questions that they made up that fucking...
At what price should I sell my properties?
None of this is fucking
you
asking
can try
the
to
proper
sell your
questions.
property for any price you wish, but it may be
let's ask a question. Is this a real fucking... Ask me if this is imaginary planet that doesn't exist because that question isn't being asked here. And that would be my first fucking question.
Go to what can I do after I purchase land?
These are all fake questions. You know that, right? These are all fake. This is all fake. They made all these questions, and I guarantee they answered them themselves.
Where can I download your game?
Exactly.
We have not released a game yet. We are working on it. This is a massive game and a massive project.
Go to I wasn't joking. Is Ireland for sale?
Sorry, we thought that was a joke. Yes, the land inside Ireland is for sale, but it would take you a very long time to buy the whole country. Land parcel size have been restricted to a maximum 750 tiles. This has been done for a number of reasons. Future plans we have for that will be able to occur. You can purchase land in Ireland now, but buying any country as a whole instantly is not available. So they're
trying to tell you this isn't real.
Go to the withdrawal process.
This isn't real.
Well, I don't know how the fuck you made the money then, but
I guess people just go into it and put money, and you get
It's like Minecraft.
Yeah.
But I guess it is virtual. So you're buying virtual.
It's virtual, dude. It's not real.
And then somebody else buys it from you virtually.
How fucking you're buying and selling imaginary land?
This is the world.
That's what it sounds like.
Wow. I mean, who knows?
Somebody hack this website and send them a virus and take it down because this is fucking nonsense.
Let's assume I want to buy 5. Yeah. You know what?
This is nonsense.
I retract my statement. So I think you're right. They're selling virtual land, and then somebody else comes and says they want that. It's like a Minecraft thing.
It's a game. This is for nerds. What?
But John, just think about it. If they have this, it's good for them. Smart on them. They're making money, right? Whoever set this up is making money somehow.
This is a giant fucking scam.
They're making money.
This is the mother of all fucking retard fucking scams. And hats off to whoever is fucking behind this. Hats off to who's ever behind this because this is some shit you just get high and think about. We can sell people land that doesn't exist.
But they did it.
And they'll buy it.
They did it.
And they're buying it.
They're buying it.
In an imaginary planet.
Go open up another Google and type in Earth 2. How would you type that in, John? Like Earth 2 fraud? Or
I mean, maybe I'm just making myself look extremely stupid right now, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
But is Earth 2 legit?
Sorry,
it's a vision of a game world that builds on the actual Earth. It's a game, dude.
Sorry,
you thought it was real. It's a game.
Let me just
in a nutshell, Earth 2 is a version of a game world that
with
builds
real
on
and virtual
Earth
currency.
Users will be able to buy property, trade land, and resources, potentially monetize their property with real...
A virtual good called tiles. Wow. Earth 2 is a scam. It's a darn good one. It's a darn good one.
You called it.
I called it I seen it immediately. It's from a mile away. That's a fucking...
But these idiots
Dude,
are
listen,
buying...
there's a lot of rich assholes in this world who have more money than sense in their fucking head.
So they're just sitting there looking at this shit.
It's a game for fucking rich dummies.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like Fortnite, man. The kids are on that.
It's a game for rich fucking dummies.
That's insane. And they made that site so fucking good at the top, they got like the fucking value. You see that going across?
Yeah. All right, go back to it. It's,
yeah, right there up top. It frequently asks left.
That's my book.
Oh, right. Right here.
Look at that. I mean,
they got the countries and they got.
That's a pretty good move.
But that's not.
I know, but
it's a pretty good scam. Like it's like plus, like today Australia is plus whatever.
What's Italy at? Plus
135%. But that's none of that's real. It's just like numbers in a game.
Yeah, that in the game, that's what it is. Yeah, that's a good move.
See leaderboards right there. That's your first clue.
Player net highest worth. It doesn't.
You probably got to log in and do it. But yep. All right, you called it. I was wrong. I was completely wrong.
Seen that from a mile away. That's crazy, man. There's no way. I was like, dude, that just doesn't sound right.
Somebody's making money, though. I'll give it to them. They're making money.
So they're buying.
Okay, it's a game. Okay, yeah, it's a game.
So it's a game.
I'm sorry, don't hack their website and take it down. It's just a game, dude. Yeah, I thought like this. They were trying to like pass it as like something real or.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, it's just a game for rich
retards. There's a leaderboard. There's the marketplace.
Yeah, I'm gonna go invest thousands of dollars into fake real estate on a fucking on a virtual fucking planet.
There's a coupon code.
Fucking stop.
There's a coupon code for you, John. Woohoo!
Hong Kong.
These idiots.
What the fuck?
Well, there's another coupon code, John. You want the coupon code?
Oh, it's 5% cash back.
See?
Oh, not bad.
Per tile. Yeah, it's a game.
That's crazy.
You're crazy, dude.
I mean, I should, the way it was explained to me, I misunderstood it.
Yeah,
but,
man.
Yeah, you called it, but that's how fucked up it is. And now we have the Instagram, which this is fucked up. Your best friend's on here.
Oh yeah, the beard.
Yeah. Wait, let's look at Hugh Hefner. Look at Hugh Hefner. Look at that shit. Yeah, you do. You look just like Hugh Hefner.
Nah, I'm fucking Hugh Hefner.
Well, you look like something.
I'm just an ugly fucking cracker from Miami, dude. That's it, bro.
And you got the cigar in your mouth?
That's the last time you were here.
Yeah, that's the
Click on that one right there. That's my buddy.
Where, right here?
Yeah, that's my buddy. His name's Richie the Barber. His face is tattooed like that.
Oh, that's all tattooed?
Yes.
Holy
like Rob Zombie from
fuck.
The movie.
If you go to click on his Instagram right there, and scroll down, he's got a picture with Rob Zombie on here.
He looks like him in that movie.
Yeah, he owns a barbershop in Huntington. He cuts Steve-O's hair. He's Steve-O's personal barber.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's actually his face, like permanently?
Yeah, tattooed like that.
Wow. I bet you he gets some looks.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got
tattoo. Shit, you're right.
Yeah, all that's tattooed. And he's a really fucking super nice guy, man. Like he's like literally just wants to make everybody. There he is, Rob Zombie right there.
He looks like him from that movie.
And that's So I don't know what they were doing.
House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yeah. That's before he got. That was years ago. But yeah, that's him with Rob Zombie. But and there he is with Tom Green. He's a fucking.
Go down. Man. Look at him. He's with Tom Green. Holy
he's a super cool dude, man. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And fucking. Yeah.
Richie the Barber.
Yeah, my cousin gets his hair cut by him, and he owns a barbershop right down there in Huntington Beach, California.
Steve-O again?
Yeah, he's a super cool dude, man. Like a really super cool dude.
Now, is his shop like insanely expensive to go to?
No, it's a little bit above regular haircuts, a couple dollars, but it's Huntington Beach, and he's got a really nice shop. It's a nice barbershop and shit. Yeah, that's his shop.
So what do you think like a regular haircut like mine would be? Just curious.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't paid for a haircut in 20 years.
Yeah. Well, he's not doing too bad.
He has a little music video he shot. I mean, this was probably like 4 or 5 months ago, but yeah.
It's Steve-O?
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good word for him, man.
He's got a video with Steve-O right there.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah. Can't hear it.
Give this lame fucking firecracker up the butt one to Henry Winkler. In my socks. Check out this dope ass fucking new shirt I got, dude. And all I had to do is give this lame fucking firecracker up the butt one to Henry Winkler.
That's crazy. And you know that guy? You know him. He says real nice.
Yeah, he's a good dude. There he is juggling dicks.
He's doing what?
He's juggling fucking dildos.
What the fuck?
He's a fucking dude. You gotta love this guy, man.
You know, he's probably making. Whoa, what's he doing with that girl's ass?
I guess that's his music video shoot, right?
Yeah, they did.
Got it.
He's a cool dude, man. You know, I know he looks obviously pretty fucking extreme.
I mean, and no disrespect to him, I'm sure he's a real nice guy.
Yeah.
When you look at him, he's got to be tough to look at until you get used to it.
Well, I mean, I'm just in that world, so like nothing really phases me.
But when you first looked at him, were you kind of like, whoa?
Well, yeah, there's that initial shock value, and I think that's just what he's going for. So yeah, there's the initial shock value when you first see him. You're like, what in the fuck? But then as soon as you start talking to him, man, he's just like, oh, he's just a regular dude, man.
You know, I notice like a lot of guys that are kind of like a little bit extreme, nicest people in the world.
Yeah.
They really are.
I mean, look at me. I mean, people would say that I'm pretty extreme with my tattoos.
Go back to his thing.
Yeah, it's loading real slow. I'm trying to.
What the fuck?
It will come up. Yeah, but that's crazy. There we go.
Did you see Slum by Nature underneath the other one underneath it?
Yeah, we got it. Scroll down. And now, what were you doing when you were flicking everybody off up there?
Where's that?
What?
The first one.
I'm just hanging out in the tattoo shop, man.
That picture right there is John Boseak to the fullest.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, let's go down, Tom. Remember?
See his best friend.
I mean, who is this guy right here?
That's me, man.
That's his best friend.
Yeah, that's me.
I was telling you, I swear to God, when I was going through it to pull this up, I was like, who is he hanging out with all the time? You know, because I talk to him almost every day.
You thought I was posting a dude on my Instagram?
I thought it was like your boy or maybe somebody you worked with, you know?
Yeah, no, that's me, man.
Look at this.
Fucking, I had a Duck Dynasty, bro. I grew my beard for 13 months. Didn't shave. I only just, trimmed, like, lined it in the top and bottom or whatever.
And that's 2018.
Badass picture right there, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I had some weight on me.
It's like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah,
I had some weight on me. I was like about 20 pounds
yeah.
heavier than I am now.
That's the don't fuck with me picture.
Hey, you look pretty yoked up there.
I was in the gym every day. I was
Yeah.
fucking probably 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were jacked,
Yeah,
bro.
see the bulk 1340 in the background? I was fucking doing the fucking creatine and the mass gainer.
Man, Rob, look how big he looks.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
How much did he weigh there?
155, 160.
And what do you... Wow.
I'm about 140 now. Yeah. Life's hectic. But, I was working at Tesla. You know what I mean? So I had time to fucking... I had hair. Look, I had fucking hair. No tattoos on my head.
Now, could you grow hair right now if you wanted
I
to?
can't. Yeah, look, that's my hair 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's 2018.
Yeah, 3 years ago. I got my hairline's nice. I'm not going bald. I'm not losing my hair or anything,
When was that?
That was 2018. I was, I was living in Northern California. I was working at Tesla.
And you were saying, first off, I can't believe you were working at Tesla with a beard like that, number one. And number two, you were saying that California has like that, like the beard thing's normal?
Northern California,
Northern
at this time, that year, they were just in vogue.
Yeah.
Beards were in vogue at that time. So, yeah, I mean,
There you go. That does not even look like you.
Right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude.
That does not look like you at all.
I was 17, 18, 19, 20. That was 4 years ago. Why?
Yeah.
I was just in really good shape, and fucking, I was like doing everything right.
Yeah. Maybe it's the tan. You had a tan.
I had a
too.
nice tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was, I was just, living a good life. Not that I'm not now. It's just like things are so hectic right now. I'm like, I'm trying to fucking get my shit back together. I want to start going to the gym again and fucking.
What is that on your hand there? What is that? A skull?
Indian.
Did you Did you do that yourself?
No, man.
Oh, wouldn't surprise me. Oh, pull up the one with his stomach.
Oh yeah.
That fucking hat.
That's probably up a little bit further up top.
And you were saying that was the one that hurt the most.
It's the worst tattoo I ever got, man. It was a major bummer.
And you did that yourself?
Heck no.
Well, you did the top of it yourself. Whenever we find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm a selfie whore. That's what I do.
This is a picture, Tom.
yeah, I love that picture. I was telling you, I really would. I would get that framed and put it in the studio. That's a badass picture.
It's a good picture. Yeah, my buddy took that of me while I was.
And that was taken with an iPhone.
I think he
or a
did.
phone.
I think he did take it with an iPhone.
Or was it a Samsung?
No, he definitely got an iPhone. Yeah.
That is this one here.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a difficult tattoo to sit
That
through.
1985 looks like fucking
it was difficult.
Because that looks thick too.
Yeah, it's solid black. Yeah.
And it took 2 days to do that one.
Honestly, we did the outline and we shaded in just a little bit of the bottom of the one, and I tapped out. And I had to go and I had to order the cream you get for numbing cream. And I've never, I have a lot of tattoos. I've never used that shit before. And I had to use it on my belly, or else it wouldn't have gotten finished.
But then the one on top that says "Get a White Boy," you did that.
I did that on my own, and I was drinking. I was back in the day. I did that probably in.
Wait, you did that tattoo to yourself while you were drinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, probably not, but.
John, you're drinking and you have to look down with the tattoo gun down here and try to see how the fuck did you have a mirror?
No.
How'd you even see to do it?
You just fucking like that.
I don't know how you did that, man.
Yeah, I did that. That was a long time ago, man.
You should have taken a video of that.
Well,
there was different.
Camera phones didn't exist when I did that tattoo.
When was that? 2019. Well,
that's when I posted that picture. But no,
yeah.
I did that tattoo in probably, 2004.
Oh, so that was
3
before you
or
went
4?
to the can.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That tattoo's super old.
I just can't believe
I was a youngster.
Yourself.
I was a youngster when I did that.
I can't imagine how you could do that yourself. Not fuck that all up.
Yeah, well.
And what was the other one we wanted to look at? There was one more.
We had him when he was younger. We had the beard. Let's go down. I think it was down here. Oh, the one on top of the head. This head tattoo.
Yeah, the head tattoo, and then the one with the teeth.
Oh yeah, there's your grills.
Yeah. 2014.
Yeah.
Man, young.
Where was that at? Where was that taken at?
Tampa, Florida.
Oh, it was in Tampa.
Wearing a Bulls jersey. Oh, this was a good
Oh yeah. That's when he's having a blast.
Oh, look how young I was in that picture. I posted this picture on December 28, 2014, but that picture was actually taken. That's probably circa 2007.
And
that's 2006, 2007.
You're on the far left.
That's me right there.
Again,
yeah.
do not look like
super youngster,
yeah.
super skinny.
Did you have any tattoos at that time?
Just the ones right here on the side of my neck.
Oh yeah, I see that.
That's
yeah.
it. And I think I had maybe one on my hand.
Yeah. Well, looks like you had a good time.
Well, yeah, Miami Beach. Yeah, I always have a good time.
Where's
Yeah.
that tattoo at?
Up. You got to go all the way up.
All this up.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had Darth Vader. Remember Darth Vader?
Did you go down a little bit?
Oh yeah, Darth Vader. Yeah. I like I said, I didn't even recognize. I mean, I saw it on your neck, but I didn't even recognize exactly what it was until that.
That's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one out of every tattoo I have. My head, my whole head, I'm happy with it. I think it's all like really done really well. I mean, I have a lot of bad work on me, so it was like I just took my time and like I just chose the right dude. Like, and I just kind of met this dude and like he was working at a shop and like kind of just worked out. Me and him fucking got cool with each other and like he just what I mean. Then I would just come in, he would hook me up. You know what I'm saying?
And is that like the third eye, or what's the meaning to that?
Yeah,
too?
that this tattoo really for me. Now I know everybody's like, oh, tattoos are supposed to have meaning and like, listen, I'm white trash. None of my fucking tattoos mean shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm full of just a bunch of bullshit. But my head tattoo, for me, does have meaning, and it's basically just a physical representation of my belief system. You know what I mean?
No.
So I believe that there's like an energy that pretty much just like permeates throughout like all like living things, and call it karma, call it the law of attraction or whatever you will. But I feel like you can tap into that anytime you want to, and I kind of feel like everything that my life is a direct product of my belief system. You know what I mean? I feel like everything that I'm going through right now, I kind of willed into existence. You know what I mean? Like I manifested.
Like you made it happen.
I did, yeah. Yeah. So,
that's what it means too.
Yeah, that's my meaning behind that. Yeah.
See, initially I thought it was like the third eye, like, don't fuck with me, I'm watching.
Yeah.
But I guess it can mean that, so. And then that's the Darth Vader. See, to me, that looks like that would hurt like fucking hell.
Yeah, the neck was definitely a bummer.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit red.
Yeah.
I think I asked you, how many tattoos you got? You don't count.
You can't count how many tattoos you got.
No, it's I'm pretty much covered. Yeah.
Now you were talking about when we were talking about flights. What was the worst flight that you had?
Probably the worst flight I've ever been on was like a Frontier Airlines flight. It was just like low grade, like people that you would just like would probably be on a Greyhound bus. You know what I mean? Like those kinds of people, just like dirty, poor people that are loud and obnoxious and fucking, you know what I mean? Like it was a fucking frat house, like it was a fucking fraternity party or something on the fucking airplane. Like it was just ridiculous.
What were they doing?
There was a couple of bros from fucking Wisconsin, you know what I mean? And they were just being loud and obnoxious and talking about the difference between Wisconsin and Arizona the whole fucking flight. That's the only thing they could talk about. And then, you got some lady behind me with just a fucking giant bag of corn chips that fucking stinking up the whole fucking... Who eats corn chips on a fucking airplane? You know what I mean? It's like the stinkiest fucking snack known to man.
It is, too.
And she's back there right behind me fucking munching corn chips, dude. It was just fucking bullshit, Chickens running up the fucking aisle.
What do you mean chickens running up the aisle?
Well, not really, but yeah, You like one of those buses down in Mexico?
Yeah.
When you're fucking going from one little town to the next? I don't know if you've ever done that. And there's always a lady sitting there with like 3 fucking chickens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking transporting her fucking livestock or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like fucking how the plane was. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, when I was in Puerto Vallarta, I went into a restaurant and I ordered grilled chicken. So I go back to the bathroom and the fucking chicken that I'm about to eat is in the fucking cage alive.
Well, I don't know. I think it's kind of all right with me.
But it just
that's all right with me. I would prefer that over fucking going to Walmart and fucking buying chicken any day.
Yeah, but I mean, it just fucked me up.
Yeah.
Matter
of fact, can I come back there and kill it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just fucked me up because I was like, holy fuck. Because I never seen that before. And I knew that they were going to take that fucker. Like he was taking his last breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what the fuck? And then what happened with the mask issue?
My mask issue, yeah. So I had caught an upper respiratory infection from wearing masks. I actually went to a doctor, and he told me himself that it's from the masks. He says he sees this is common now. People are coming in with upper respiratory infections because of these fucking masks. And so I made a video about it, put it on YouTube, and was just talking about how I'm sick because the doctor told me that I have upper respiratory infection. YouTube took my video down and gave me a warning, a community guidelines fucking warning.
And then said if you do it again, you're suspended for a week. Or that was all within one warning.
That was all within the one warning. If I get an actual strike, that means I can't post anything for a week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And you weren't telling anybody not to wear
the
mask.
I wasn't.
You were just saying, I'm not wearing
masks anymore.
Sick.
And I got sick. And then,
And why did the doctor say that? Because the mask is like holding the germs.
Yeah, it holds bacteria, and it holds bacteria and dust and everything in it. And then you're fucking, listen, you're supposed to change your mask every day. You're supposed to wear disposable masks. And if you do wear reusable masks, you're supposed to change them every day and wash them. People don't do that. And obviously I wasn't doing that either. So.
Who does that?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about the vaccine?
I'm not fucking with it.
Period.
No, I don't. Listen, I'm asymptomatic. I had COVID already. I tested positive 3 times. And I took
3 times.
I took 3 different tests because I wasn't sick, and I was like, these got to be false. These have to be false fucking positives. But the people I were living with, they were sick. They had COVID. They both tested positive, and we lived in a small apartment in Los Angeles together. and I just wasn't sick. Like nothing, not even a sore throat. So they're like, go get tested. So I did, and it positive. And I was like, I waited a week and went and got tested again, positive. And I waited like another day, and I went to a different site and got tested again. It was positive 3 times. So I don't have to worry about COVID.
So you can't get it. That's what
I can get it.
But I mean, you don't get the effects from it, right?
It doesn't make me sick.
It doesn't make you sick.
At all. Just like I'm sitting here with you right now.
Yeah.
At all.
Now, the people that got it in the apartment.
They were fucked up.
Were they fucked up?
Oh, they were fucked up. Fever, chills, coughing for weeks. My cousin lost his sense of smell. Couldn't smell. He had a bottle of bleach like right here. Couldn't smell nothing. Yeah.
They say the smell and the taste, right?
Yeah, gone.
It took weeks to go away?
To come back. Weeks. 3 or 4 weeks for his sense of smell to come back. I had nothing.
Were they in good shape? I mean,
yeah, they both go to the gym. They're keto diet freaks. They don't do drugs. They don't smoke cigarettes. Yeah. So like, I'm just the luckiest SOB. Listen, a plague sweeps the fucking planet, and I'm immune. You know what I mean? That's just my luck.
Finally, some luck, right?
Finally, some goddamn luck. Yeah.
So now,
hold on. Let me check this. I got a little something I want to talk about as well. This actually ties in. Sorry, it's not on airplane mode. I was waiting on my food, but I want to talk about something real quick. So that podcast you put out, right?
Yeah.
Remember how we were talking about the first thing we talked about was the young girl. Like I was dating the younger. I don't want to, like, I'm not a pedophile. I was dating the younger-ish girl. Like she was like 21, and I was talking about how it was a nightmare to date younger women. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Dude, my girlfriend that I'm with right now, she's younger, and she's seen it and thought I was talking about her. And dude, she fucking was about to break up with me this morning.
Well,
I got a 2-paragraph fucking text this morning from her talking about you should be with somebody your own age and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I was like, oh, she's seen the podcast, but she didn't realize that we filmed that months ago.
Yeah.
Months and months ago.
Yeah.
And you just put it out. And I was like, if you pay attention, he released that 2 days ago, so I couldn't have recorded. She didn't, but she just fucking freaked.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. The file was fucked up, so I kept fucking with it, and now it's gonna buzz. You can still have the Wi-Fi on, just not the internet.
No, it's Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
I'm not hooked up to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if you go to that video he's talking about, to my YouTube channel, it's like the first 15 seconds, right? It's right in the beginning.
It's like the first couple minutes because I talk about the dick in the booty and then
booty, putting shit on her back.
Yeah,
and then you get into the kid thing.
And then I get into the dating the younger women.
And you took a pretty nice shot.
I did.
Yeah,
I took a pretty nice shot at it, and dude, she was like, she thought I was talking about her.
See if I go back to the beginning.
She just turned 21 that Monday.
I think this is it.
And I just decided I wanted to dip my toe in the pool. She's 21. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, she's like, yeah, she's an adult, but yeah, women, I don't know. Just it never really works out the way you think it's gonna work out.
Okay, so she's 21.
Yes.
Okay, now how old are you at the time?
I'm 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made it not work?
You're dealing with a child at the end of the day. Somebody who doesn't really understand the world and just figured out how to wipe their own ass, essentially.
Now, you were telling me before when we were off air, what was the shit that you fucked a girl and wiped your...
Oh,
you gotta tell me. Come. Yeah, I that was pretty funny. Now, I could see why that would get you probably in some trouble. So she thought you were talking about her. As John plays on the phone.
Oh, she did. No, I'm texting her because she's sending me lunch now. She's ordering me lunch now because she gave me shit this morning, and I was like, dude, I'm trying hard with this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to do the right thing, and she's fucking. So yeah, I'm trying to get my lunch order.
Yeah.
Here figured out.
Yeah, just wait 30 minutes.
No, yeah, I told her to extend it like an hour or something like that.
Yeah, pull up his shoe collection.
Oh yeah, that's right. All those.
His Air Jordan shoes.
It's in the photos, right?
Yeah, it's in the photos. Yeah. Yeah, start with that's your collect.
That's just a little bit of. It's just a couple. Yeah, and that's not even all of them. That's just a few.
You do have the low tops.
Like I said, I bought them, but it's just like I don't really wear them.
God damn, these are all yours?
Yeah.
God.
Those are my. See, I told you I had the cool gray. See, those are my 11s. This whole row right here is my 11s. I got the fucking gammas. I got the fucking cool whites. I got the cool grays. I got the fucking the.
Go over, Rob.
The breads. I got
right,
those. I got the Space Jams. I got the fucking Concords.
Go to the right. It's those one down.
The Concords.
That's the ones I wanted, like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Those
See, I got
tops?
I got the mids and I got the lows.
They're the best Jordans. Jordan 11s.
Yeah.
The Concords.
Yep, they're the 11s.
Yeah, they're mine favorites is like 13s.
Which ones are the 13s? We got that list on the other picture, but I already know you.
I got a bunch of ones. But yeah, these are just so I got a guy, right? I got a sneaker guy, and he'll hit me up and be like, "This is what I have," and he'll be like, "Dude, send me $1,100 or send me $1,200, and I'll send you X amount of pairs of shoes or whatever he gets." Fucking so yeah, like he just hits me up and he'll be like, he'll send me like a screenshot of like all the pairs of like all the like whatever, the colorways and everything. And I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking send me fucking to a pair of this, 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 pair of this.
I want a pair of the low top 11s.
See, I got the snake. I got the snakeskin lows too.
Yeah,
the green
I
ones
never
and the fucking.
seen them.
Yeah, they're 11s, but they're instead of patent leather, it's like snakeskin.
When the fuck did they come out?
Yeah.
Well, that colorway is released exclusively with the lows, with the 11 lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they re-releasing the lows? I haven't seen them.
You can get them if you go on like StockX or like
Yeah, there's that one sneaker site that.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
What were you saying size shoe do you take, John?
I wear a size 7.
So you get the discounted price.
Yeah, I don't pay 220, 240 for my Jordans. I pay like 180, 160, 180 for like even when like new colorways and a lot of colorways they release in youth that they don't release in men's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get to rock colorways that everybody else doesn't get to rock.
Yeah, see, I'm an 8. So my size is usually always
yeah.
When you hit that 9, 10, 11, you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go back to that list of the number of Jordans because I think he has fucking pretty much all. At one time, how many did you have?
Oh, this is my most recent collection. At one time I had over 300 pair. I had a storage unit pretty much, and I just had it packed full. I had a temperature controlled storage unit.
So now you have all of these. Well, other than
listen now
ones.
for Jordans, I only fuck with 1 through 13.
Yeah.
In my opinion, everything that came after 13 is fucking garbage and nobody wears them.
You didn't like 14?
No, I didn't like anything that came after 13s.
Yeah, this was.
That's it.
You know what? You're right.
1 through 13, they're all fucking dope, and anything after that, fucking they're garbage. Throw them in the trash.
That's nasty.
It's all garbage. It's all garbage.
I mean, that's kind of cool. I like that.
I don't like that.
I didn't like anything. So, and then I got my favorites, like 1s, 11, 13, and 4s are my favorites.
You don't like, 3 and 4 I like.
See, I never really fucked with the 3s. I always thought the 3s were like too, like, Payless fucking.
Yeah.
I like the 8s.
8s are dope.
8s
I like,
dope.
I like the furry fucking round tag on the fucking.
Remember the black ones with the purple?
Yeah.
They were the cartoon one.
The Space Jam?
Yeah, they were the Space Jam ones, right? The black with the like purplish. So like
they was black and blue.
Yeah, black and blue.
Space Jams.
Yeah.
That was the 11s. Yeah, that was
No, that was the 8s. They made 8s like that, but maybe they weren't the Space.
They
Jams.
weren't Space Jams.
They were just black with the purple.
Yeah. They had the grape colorway. Yeah, I remember
that other picture.
That was about 2009, 2010. The grape colorway. They came out the 8s. They came out in grape. I believe they had grape 6s. They had grape 7s. They were popular for a little while.
Okay, so zoom that out. You can't. It's too blurry. So you go down to the bottom.
There's the low you're talking about.
Yeah, the 9. Yeah, Jordan 11 low Concord.
Yeah, like I said, I have them only because my guy, hit me up and he's like, listen, I can send you 8 colorways of this fucking shoe right now. I'm like, all right, well that's cool, but once I got them and I started rocking them, I just didn't like them.
I remember those Jordan.
They look good.
11 GS Legend Blue. I remember they were hard as fuck.
Yeah,
to get.
I have those. I got
You have
those.
them?
Yeah, I got those. I got the gammas. If you go back to the picture of my shoes, I have them. They're all in the row of my 11s.
They were hard as fuck to get. I remember trying to get them because they were like the North Carolina.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
those are my 11s right there.
Oh, he does have them.
Yeah.
Right next to the green ones. Yep, he's got them. Damn.
I got the gammas. Yeah, I got the
Right there.
The gammas are right above them. The gamma blues, and then I've got the and then the cool grays, and then I've got the breads, and then I got the fucking Space Jams, and I got the Concords.
And look right there. To the left, those are badass. One more over. Those are badass too.
Yeah, those are the He Got Game 13s.
You fucker, you do have those. You have the 8s.
Yeah, I got fucking 3 or 4.
Down one
yeah,
more.
I got 4 or 5 pairs.
That's
of
the
8s.
ones that we like, Rob, with the strap.
Yeah, 3. I got 3 of those. I got 3 or 4 or 5 pairs of those.
Christ.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't find shit in a 12 or 13.
Yeah.
It's got all these fucking 8s.
Yeah, I need your connect, man. God damn.
Yeah, I'll plug you in with them if you want to, man.
Yeah, I want those lows.
He
I
hooks
want
me
those
up.
lows. I do.
Yeah, but if I had to go find and go shopping, like I just don't have the time anymore to go shoe shopping. You know what I mean? Like I wish I did, but I just don't. But so it's like I got a guy now. You know.
Do you like the Yeezys?
I've never owned a pair of Yeezys. I don't know, man. That's just like I don't know. I'm against Yeezys like I was against Apple, but now they're starting to look kind of appealing to me. But it's like I don't like skinny jeans. I don't wear skinny jeans, and I think Yeezys look stupid with like Levi's. Because I only wear 501s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. My style's a little different.
Well, like...
Maybe if like was short, I don't know. The Yeezys are just kind of...
The ones that they have out now with kind of like a thicker bottom, I think they would be all right with the Levi's.
The V2s? Yeah, I don't know.
But the ones before that were kind of like real thin.
The Pirates?
Yeah, they would have probably looked fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So you're a little worried about AI, right?
No, yeah. I'm not worried about AI. Everybody else is worried about AI. I think it's fucking gonna be our savior. I think AI is gonna save us.
Yeah,
from ourselves. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Well, I mean, I think that it's just the next step in human evolution is gonna be electronic, and it's gonna change every aspect of our society. The next 2 decades, you're gonna see more change than you have probably in the past 10,000 years.
So what do you think is going to happen if you had to predict it?
Artificial intelligence and algorithms are going to take over every aspect of our life. From city planning to engineering to even coming up with new vaccines and to viruses and shit. It's all going to be done through the system in the machine. And, our lives are going to transform, the way we conduct business, the way we buy groceries, the way e-commerce, everything's going to transform over the next maybe 2 decades, I think.
What were you saying? You were like, I'd rather have AI do it than a human do it?
The judge.
The judge, yeah.
I would rather go in front of a judge that's just computer algorithm than a person. You know what I mean? And definitely looking the way I do, because you can't make a person not be impartial. It's just human nature. And the best judges in the world, the most holiest of holies, are going to have an opinion about a dude who looks like me.
Because of the emotion.
Yeah.
Because if you run up to a car and you got a bunch of guys blasting music, that could affect their decision in the courtroom.
Anything, even subconsciously. You know what I mean? Like maybe even subconsciously. You could have an interaction with somebody at a gas station or at a store, and it's just, you know what I mean? And then somebody that you have to fucking sentence comes up later and looks just like that person. You're gonna make a subconscious decision to fuck that person over. That's not gonna happen with artificial intelligence, with AI, if it's done right.
Yeah.
And if it's not controlled by people. I mean, you have to take the human element completely out of it.
Do you think that's possible?
Which is, of course it's possible. It's scary.
I shouldn't say possible.
It's scary.
Do you think that will happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should have some kind of kill switch that we can just press a button and fucking just shut everything off if the shit gets out of control, like Terminator or something like that. You know what I mean? But I think that it should be hands off, and I think eventually it will be. It's going to get to a point to where the algorithms and machine learning and automation and all that shit just fucking completely takes over, and we're living in some kind of fucking, maybe a utopian future where it's just universal basic income, and the government fucking has a camera inside your fucking coffee cup, and they see everything you do, they hear everything you do, and you have no privacy. You own nothing. Ownership's going to be completely taken away from everybody. You're not going to own anything. Like, you can just go. It's in one way, it's scary because the people who are used to things being the way they are going to buck it. They don't want it. You know what I mean? People that were born in the 50s and 60s and they grew up in the 70s and 80s, and they're all homeowners. Now, like the boomers and even the generation, like my parents. Fucking shit. Even like my parents' generation.
Airplane mode.
Yeah. But, yeah, well, I can't. I don't know how to work this iPhone, so. I honestly don't know how to work it.
Just go up into settings.
Okay.
And then you'll see airplane mode. Yep, he's learning the iPhone. Once you get hooked on it, though, you can't go back.
You'll never go back, John.
I know. I don't think I can go back.
Wait till he gets a Mac.
Yeah. He's coming in next time, and he'll have.
The delivery time is 12:20, by the way.
Yeah.
He'll be in next time. He'll have the iWatch. He'll have the AirBuds.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. So keep going on about the AI. So basically,
yeah, I think AI is going to take over, and everything's going to be automated. I mean, eventually, maybe 100 years from now, I don't know how long this is going to take. You know, I don't know the time frame. I'm not that intelligent. I only make my opinions based on what I read and kind of what I see in society and, like, you know, the way things are leaning politically and the way, you know, technology is just kind of taking over every aspect of our life. And, you know, you given any kind of timeline into the future where things grow exponentially, then you can, you know, imagine what kind of future we're going to have. And that's just where my opinions are coming from. And yeah, I think that, you know, eventually ownership is going to be abolished. We're not going to own vehicles. We're just going to be able to walk outside and there's just going to be a car and you just get in it and it's going to take you wherever you want. You know what I mean? Like, and same thing with like living environments and like houses and shit. Like wherever you are, if there's just a house there or a building and you can just like, it's going to be like an Airbnb. You just sign in. Okay, you're scheduled for this at this time. And then you're going to tell them how long you're going to be there. And you just go and you stay there.
But what does that do to jobs, though?
But listen, you're not thinking. You have to get rid of that mindset. Nobody's going to work anymore. Human beings are going to live in a completely different way on this planet. Everybody's going to live inside the machine.
So how do you pay for anything?
You don't. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You don't own anything. They're going to take away ownership. You're going to need money because you're not going to need to own anything because everything's going to be available to you. Wherever you go.
Under their control.
Well, yeah. I mean, somebody's going to have to control it, but it's going to be AI. Eventually, it's going to come to a point to where the machine and the system just provides everything for us.
Don't you think a lot of people have to die before that?
There's going to, you know, to make an omelet, you're going to have to crack some eggs, you know what I mean? But, you know, if this is the world that I see coming.
In the next 10 years?
Oh, no, I don't know about that, but I think eventually this is where we're going.
But what do you see in the next 10 years?
I think the next 10 to 20 years, you're going to see massive job loss due to automation. You know, things are going to start changing. The way people live their lives are going to start changing. Transportation is going to change. I think that, you know, the future is electric. I mean, they're going to start banning all gas vehicles in California starting in 2030. So they're just going to stop manufacturing gas vehicles. They're just not going to do it anymore. Every automaker is going to switch over to electric. So you're going to see that big change. You know, and I think renewable energy is going to take a forefront over fossil fuels over the next 10 to 20 years. I think they're going to phase out gasoline, and they're going to start phasing out fossil fuels, as you know what I mean, as like a made.
It's like a fucking Cold War almost.
Yeah. The future is going to be nuts, man. The
Yeah.
future is going to be fucking nuts.
So I think the AI is great, like to build a structure the correct way. You know, you don't need somebody to go measure. It's absolutely perfect. You could do it, no problem. But I do agree with you because if this guy, which he's going to, ups the minimum wage to $15 an hour, right then and there is enough for any big business to say, fuck that. I can
Bring in the robots.
I could buy a robot for $50K.
Bring in the robots.
$50K one time with a warranty.
Yeah.
And it's going to last me 10 years. Or I could pay somebody $15 an hour.
You could run those things in the dark with the lights out.
Yeah.
Because of LiDAR and radar on the robots, you could turn all the lights out in your whole entire factory and run it in the pitch black dark, and they don't need to see.
Yeah.
What's LiDAR?
It like detects.
So it's like so LiDAR uses light. They bounce like a sensor bounces light and it hits an object, and it measures the amount of time it takes from the light to bounce back to the sensor, and then that it makes calculations and can tell where the object is, how far it is from radar, so it doesn't run into it or it can avoid it. Yeah, so it doesn't need light. So think about, you know, the $1 million a year you spend on running a factory with lights on. Just turn them off and run the robots in the dark. Like, there's whole, you know, people don't fucking understand. You know, there's a lot of people, that'll never happen. I've talked to truck drivers that say the automated trucks are never gonna happen. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to fucking tell you, they just don't understand how this technology works, how advanced these fucking algorithms are. Listen, we're going to have computers that are going to be able to predict the future.
Yeah.
That may sound science fiction, but the amount of when quantum computing comes in, I don't know if you know about quantum computing.
I do.
When quantum computing really fucking kicks in and takes off, it's a fucking wrap.
Because
they're going to be able to predict the future.
Yeah, because they do all the mathematics.
They can make that many calculations, and they can tell you that this car is going to crash at this fucking corner at this time, and it'll fucking happen. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be, the future is going to be so fucking science fiction.
So that AI is going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's the future. It's definitely the future.
Like I said, with that $15 an hour, and then they're doing the $1.9 trillion, where you get $300. What is it? $300 a week or something?
What?
Yeah, he passed a bill where for not $1.9 trillion.
Right.
And everybody gets $300 a week.
Nah, it's not. That's not in the bill. No, what it is is.
Yeah, correct me. Go ahead.
Okay. So the bill, that's unemployment. There's going to be a $400 unemployment boost through August. Everybody gets a $1,400 stimulus check, and
everybody.
Well, I mean, there's limitations. You know, everybody who got one last time is pretty much going to get one this time. And then they did a lot of shit for like the PPP program. Then they did like local and state funding. They did just all like COVID relief fund, shit. But I'm all for it. Cut me a fucking check. You know what I mean?
But now that goes back to what you were saying with the cryptocurrency. That this is inflation.
Listen, they're just printing money.
Yeah, they're just printing.
They're just fucking printing money.
Right.
And listen, we own the Fed.
Yeah.
So we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. We don't have to worry about inflation. At least not for right now.
Right. And then that leads back to the AI, because that's what any big business is going to do. They're going to say, fuck this.
Yeah.
Because they're going to raise the taxes on them, right? So now, not only are you going to raise the minimum wage and not want to hire, now you're going to raise the taxes on them too.
Everything's going to be automated. Everything's going to be.
It's the only. Yeah. It's the only way to survive.
Yeah. We're going to live in the game. We're going to live in the system.
Yeah.
Outside is done. Yep. Outside is closed. It's not safe out there. There's viruses. There's fucking. There's marauding gangs. There's fucking.
Yep.
It's not safe outside anymore. So we have to all just live in the system. We all have to stay inside and live in the system.
And every mom and pop shop is done.
And I'm fine with that. Well, I am absolutely fucking fine. No, not with the mom and pop shop. Yeah, and I'm talking about staying inside and living in the computer. I'm absolutely
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
But
I'm not a sports guy. I don't need to go throw the football or you know what I mean. Yeah. Like I'm good.
But the mom and pop shops that have been around 50 years, they're done. How can they survive this shit?
Well, I mean, mom and pop shops can't keep up with demand. They just don't, you know what I mean? Like they don't have the floor space enough to meet the needs of the public.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, so look at all the people that go to Walmart. Say all those people showed up at a mom and pop shop to buy the same thing. They would be sold out, and they wouldn't be able to keep up with the demand.
Right,
so I feel for the small business owner. I feel for them.
I mean more as far as like the restaurants that have been around 50 years that now they got to pay every employee $15 an hour. There's no way they can survive. There's no way. And it will be all big business.
I mean, but minimum wage needs to keep up with the cost of living, and minimum wage being $7-8. You can't pay your rent.
Then work 2 jobs.
Listen, you should be able to be paid a sustainable wage for the cost of living. So companies need to keep up with that, or they need to go out of business. Because at the end of the day, your employees are your business. If you don't take care of your employees and pay them a wage that they can live on, then what the fuck are we doing here?
But not
what are we doing?
But not a mandatory $15 an hour. That's
I don't know
crazy.
If it should be mandatory $15 an hour, but I do believe that every employee should be paid a wage that they can pay their rent on.
What about somebody that's just freeloading and not doing shit at the job? You know what I mean? Do you give them that? It's incentive to like work harder, right?
Well, your management should be firing those people. Get rid of those motherfuckers and get somebody in there who wants to work.
Maybe you start them at the 8 and you say, look, in 3 months if you don't fuck up, we're going to give you 10.
I agree with that.
In 3 months if you don't fuck up, we'll give you 12.
Your wage is $15 an hour, but you don't get that right away.
Yeah.
You have to prove to us that you're worth that over this. Okay, so you come in, you sign a contract, like okay, you're making 15 if you do what you need to do by this date.
Yeah. Right.
I agree with that. That's fine.
I'm with you on that. So you
that's how you weed out all the bullshitters.
That's right. You walk into the job, you say, look, here's the contract. It's 6 months, for example.
Yep.
You're at $9 an hour. in 6 months, if you do everything right, you're not late for work, you're not fucking up, boom,
you
got your $15 an hour.
I agree with that.
I got no problem with that.
I got no problem with that either.
But to mandatory everybody, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a step in the right direction, man. I feel for the average working person because I would rather commit suicide than live their life.
Oh, me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel for them. Like they need something. They need help.
I know, but if you can do it and I can do it, they can fucking do it too. They just have to have to drive. That's not my problem.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of realize that in this world, we need people to flip the switches and fucking, turn the knobs and mop the floors and you know what I mean?
Right.
We need it's fucked up to say that, but we need those people.
We do need that, but you do it on a scale. Now, when you hit big and this fucking asshole rocks you on taxes and you're paying for these people sitting on the fucking couch, you're paying for these people, working at their job half-assed, just like the Samsung to Apple, your opinion is going to change on that. Because you get to that point where you're working your ass off.
That's not coming out of my pocket. That $15 minimum wage isn't coming out of my pocket.
Who the fuck's paying it? Taxes. Your taxes. When you pay taxes, you're paying that. That's what you're paying.
How am I paying somebody else's wage by me paying taxes?
Okay, when you pay taxes, it goes to the Federal Reserve, who is paying these people these checks.
Well, it's going to the federal government, who's then paying interest. We're paying interest on the government's loans from the Federal Reserve. That's how all of our money comes into existence.
I know, but when you pay taxes,
yes,
you're paying for that fucking bum sitting on his fucking couch and not going to work. You're paying for that bum working half-assed at his job. You are, out of your money. You're working at the tattoo shop all day. You're spending 5 hours on fucking YouTube, sleeping 4 hours a night, flying all the fuck around. Now when you hit big and that tax bracket, when you hit that bracket and he's going to up it even more, you are paying that $15 an hour to that person who's working.
I just got to make sure I'm in the right state.
Florida's one.
I got to make sure I'm in the right state
Florida,
when I fucking
Texas.
put that money in the bank.
Yeah. But I mean, so that's the problem I have with it. I understand what you're saying.
Well, listen, there's always going to be freeloaders. But
I'm working my ass off.
There's always going to be leeches. There's always going to be freeloaders. That's just something you can't do anything about.
That $15 an hour shit, I'll never. Now, if you want to scale it over like a 6 month, year period of time, fine, maybe. But to just do that,
I mean, do you know how much an apartment costs to rent nowadays?
Well, then work 2 fucking jobs.
Yeah, you can't. That's not right to fucking tell somebody they need to go get a second job. Dude, that's crazy, man.
Why? Do you do it?
I do what I have to do.
Well, why?
You know what I mean? But it's just like, life is valuable, man. Like time is the most valuable resource on the planet. And you're trading your time for marbles. For marbles that you can't even live off of.
But what
you're giving your life up. You're giving your life away.
I know, I agree with you.
When I come work at your restaurant, you're buying my time from me.
Right.
My time is worth $15 an hour. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. My time, my life, my time is worth $15 an hour.
Your
I'm
time.
busting suds in your kitchen. Fuck you, motherfucker.
But the thing is this. If you're working 2 jobs, why can't somebody else do it? Why should you have to pay for them?
We need to change this world for the better. We need to start making changes in this world to give people their time back, to give people their life back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If they do the right thing, yeah.
That's what we need. So the $15 minimum wage, it should be fucking higher. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these motherfuckers that got big ass houses and are driving brand new cars and shit off a restaurant. You know what I mean? You're paying some motherfucker $8 and he can't even buy groceries for his house.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like when you're working at like a Ruth Chris and you're giving $8 an hour, that is fucked up. Definitely fucked up.
Now, do I think fast food should be $15 an hour? Absolutely not.
Right.
Fast food jobs are for high school kids who are just coming into the job market.
Yeah.
It's not for the 35-year-old mother of 2 who needs to fucking support her family.
Yeah.
You need to go find a better fucking job.
Right.
Don't complain about your fucking McDonald's fucking wages. Those jobs are for children and fucking and elderly people who just want to fucking do something with their time.
Get out of the house, yeah.
That's what those jobs are for.
No, see now the way you just worded that, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So in other words, a big ass business that has tons of fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay the $15.
Fuck you.
An hour.
Give me my money.
I agree with that. But the McDonald's and the fucking, like you said, like the kid jobs.
Those jobs are to teach people how to be responsible when they're just coming into the job market.
I agree with you.
Period.
We're on the same fucking page with that.
Yeah.
Now, would you get the neurochip?
The Neuralink?
Neuralink, yeah.
Hell yeah, sign me up. Version 2.0, of course.
Yeah.
But, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't want beta 1.
Listen, I'm going to be the first one to stand in line to get chipped and get bugged and get my retina scanned like I did at the fucking airport.
Yeah. Tell me about that again.
I show up at the airport, fucking long-ass line get through TSA, and I'm like, fuck, man. And I'm standing there, and as soon as I walk up, some little young kid comes up to me and says, hey, you want to skip this line? And I'm like, I do want to skip this line. You know what I mean? How much? I was like, how much? And he's like, that was my first question. I was like, how much? Because obviously it's money.
Yeah, you're thinking
I was like, if I got to pay to skip this line right now, I'll fucking pay it. I'll pay $100 right now to skip this line. I don't give a fuck. And he was like, it's $179 a year. He's like, come on over here to this kiosk with me. I walked over to this little kiosk, and I looked in the thing. They scanned my retinas. They took pictures of my fucking eyeballs, and then they took my fingerprints, and then I had to answer a couple of questions that only I would know. Like who is this person? Or
so it's like a background check kind of thing.
Yeah, but they do it in 5 minutes at a kiosk.
How if you fuck up the answer, you're fucked.
Yeah, you can't do it. Then you gotta go online and reapply, and then you gotta go get in line with the fucking
sometimes
the
they
peasants.
ask those fucking questions.
Well, I missed one of the questions because they were like, in what month was Brian Boseak born? Which is my cousin, but I don't fucking know what month he was born in, so I guessed and I got it wrong. And then the next one, they were like, have you ever been associated? Which address have you been associated with? And they gave a bunch of ones that I don't know, and then one that was like, okay, I lived here. So then I passed. But it's like, yeah. So then you just download the app on your phone, and anytime you go to any airport, if they have the clear, which they do, they have them at all the airports I fly out of. They have them. You just walk in a separate line, walk up to a machine, you scan your boarding pass, you look in the thing, and then you go right to where you put your stuff in the bucket. You don't even have to deal with security or anything. Nothing. You don't have to see TSA, none of that shit. You just got to go walk through the metal detectors.
And what is it, $179?
And I get to skip the whole fucking line. It's $179 a year.
That's not bad.
Dude, if you fly like I do every other fucking weekend, fuck yeah. I get to skip that big dumbass line and go right and get on the airplane.
And you don't have to answer those questions. You do
it
once.
No,
and
that's
done.
once. That's
once
just to
done.
verify your identity. Because now they got my retinas.
Yeah.
Now I can just walk up and bomb, they scan my eyes and
They
I
know
fucking
who you are.
bomb, I just get right in the airplane.
AI. That's AI right there.
Hell yeah. I'm telling you, it's the future, man. And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Take my goddamn retinas because listen, you can't fight any of this. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah.
All these right-wing conservative extremists, these fucking idiots out here with fucking trying to storm the Capitol, and they think that fucking QAnon is real and all this crazy shit. Listen, if you want to dedicate your life and you want to give up your life for some fantasy, be my guest. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to sacrifice my life. I want to live comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm going to be able to go to the grocery store. When they put that chip in everybody, I'm going to get the chip. I'm going to be able to go to the grocery store and buy groceries. You're not. I'm going to be able to go put gas in my car. You're not.
Yeah, I'm getting the chips.
You know what I mean? The government's going to listen. The government is going to put a camera in my bedroom and watch me sleep every night, and I'm going to fucking say thank you.
Now, remember you were saying about, like, when you buy a bottle of water, there will be, like, a little chip in it?
It's called the IoT. It's the Internet of Things. They're called IoT devices. If you want to look into it, give it a Goog.
Yeah, give me the rundown on it.
So
I didn't
everything's going to have a sensor in it.
Okay.
And those sensors are going to allow to give you information on whatever it's in. Whatever it's, say this microphone or this bottle of water. And then that sensor in turn is going to be connected to the internet. So eventually everything's going to be connected. Everything's going to be connected. Your appliances in your home, which already are in some homes. I mean, listen, some homes, they're called smart homes now, where I can, on the way home, I can pull up an app on my phone. I can turn on the oven. I can preheat the oven. I could turn on the AC to a certain whatever degree I want.
Yeah.
You mean I could unlock my front door? I could turn on all the lights. I could heat the fucking garage before I even get there.
Yeah. Nest,
so as soon as I pull up, my
ABT.
my oven's preheating. I can throw my fucking food in there. I fucking walk into a room. I say lights. My fucking lights come on. I sit down. Listen, it's streamlined living. It's taking the burden. It's taking the everyday burden of actually having to physically living in an analog world. It opens up a whole different world, and for people, and for like what you can think about, and what you spend your time thinking about, and like what you do with your life, and like the impact you have on other people's lives. Like everything's gonna change. You know what I mean? Like,
but what's the benefit of putting a chip in a bottle of water? Like, I don't.
I could open the app on my phone. I could check the pH balance on my water. You know what I mean? I could see what the pH balance is. I could see when this water was manufactured. I could see when this bottle, if it's been opened. You know what I mean? Like, however many data points that chip wants to give me, it's because and I can see it on my phone. Like, you could break down, you can analyze your whole life. Everything you do.
You think that's going to happen in our lifetime?
Oh, it's coming. It's already happening. It's called. It's already a network rolled out
What's
for
it called?
It's called the IoT. Internet of Things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
If you look up anything, just Google IoT devices.
Just real quick, Google IoT devices.
Yeah, Google IoT devices, and it'll tell you. It'll give you like a breakdown.
So everything was just, and then what? It will shoot up to like the satellite.
IoT devices are pieces of hardware, such as sensors, actuators, gadgets, appliances, and machines that are programmed for certain applications and can be transmitted data over the internet or other networks. They can be embedded into mobile devices, industrial equipment, and environmental sensors, medical devices, and more. Exactly what I was saying. They put sensors in everything, and they just connect it all to the internet. And those sensors give you real-time data on whatever they're in. And everything's gonna have them. Everything. Your shirt's gonna have them.
There's images of
your fucking shoes. You're gonna be in your shoes. Your glasses. They're gonna be in everything.
So now, what the fuck is this here?
See, that's everything.
Can you click on that? So now,
see, they're in everything. Everything has everything. Speakers, your car, your traffic lights, your refrigerator, your fans. Everything's gonna be IoT.
By the way, did you see the new sunglasses, Tommy, with the speakers and the sunglasses?
No, who made them?
I saw them at Best Buy. You put the sunglasses on, you get them real cool, and it's got speakers right here, and it sounds like you're immersed in the like, without, you don't need earbuds anymore.
Well, there's no speakers. See, what it is a technology where the bottom of your frames, they rest on the bones in your head, and it vibrates the sound into your fucking head, into your eardrums.
Go to Best Buy, put one on.
Wow.
There's no speakers in them.
Really?
It's a new technology. Oh yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, the future is now.
Have you seen these things too?
I've been reading about these things for years. It was on a Kickstarter like fucking 10 years ago. There was like a Kickstarter for them, and I read about the technology.
How much are they?
I want to say they were $350.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little more expensive.
That's not bad for that.
Yeah, there's no speakers in them. It vibrates to your skull, and it's fucking weird.
You can only hear they put them on. You can hear music. I couldn't hear anything else.
If you take them off, you don't hear anything.
Nothing.
It's
so wait, there's no speaker. You put them on, and
I don't know about the speaker thing, but when I put them on, like literally, there's music playing already, and I couldn't hear anything else in the store. It's like I had earphones on.
Yeah.
But I had sunglasses on. That was it, and it was music playing. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. I can't hear shit in the store. Like there's all this noise in the store. I couldn't hear shit.
What were they called?
God damn.
I don't know what they're called either.
I'd love to see what they look like.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called either.
It's pretty sweet.
Fuck.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
The shit that's coming.
I'm telling you, man, the future is now.
You don't know what they're called?
I don't remember.
And that's just consumer electronics. That's
Put
just
in,
that's just entertainment
sunglasses with, I guess, audio.
It's like audio bone technology or something.
I saw they came out with. Is that what they are?
Oh yeah, it's different than what I was talking about then. Oh, those are from Bose. Those, well, if they're Bose, they're good.
Yeah, I think it did have
audio sunglasses. Jesus fucking Christ! Look what.
Yeah, the ones I was talking about don't have a speaker in it.
How the fuck does that work?
But you couldn't hear shit. Like when I put these on. Let's see if there's a better picture here. And some of them are pretty stylish. Like, I don't know, this is a little big looking for me. But,
yeah, those are fucking goofy.
There's
the speakers.
Yeah, there's speakers in those.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Google speakerless sunglasses. Like bone vibrating speaker sunglasses and then bone vibrating. Well, that's going to be all sunglasses. All sunglasses.
Yeah. Put bone.
Yeah, there we go.
Vibration.
Bone conduction. Yeah.
Which ones are they? Blue. No.
No. If you go down, it's bone conduction sunglasses.
What the fuck? Is that what you're talking about, John?
Yeah. There's no speakers in them, man. They just fucking they vibrate the bones like they go. It's weird.
Hey guys, what's up? JD from JD Tech TV here, and these are the Zungle V2 Vipers.
So, there's videos.
The Zungle Viper, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah. So yeah, it's cool shit, man.
Yeah, you can see how it does.
Yeah.
Wow.
It vibrates the bone on the side of your head, and it goes down. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
And you know what? They're not that bad though. I think they were $150.
Yeah, sure. There's different pricing. Right?
Yeah, there's no. I think that's what the Bose sunglasses do as well.
That's what I'm saying. I think there is a speaker though.
And those I would rock those over the fucking Bose any day.
I was just gonna say they don't look that bad.
No, I would rather wear those. And you connect to the app on your phone and it fucking.
But I'm telling you, you can't hear shit. It's like you have headphones.
Yeah. Well, Bose is known for their noise canceling technology. Yeah. That's what they've been known for. Yeah, Bose is the best.
It's wild though.
Yeah. Type his name in Google. Watch how he comes up. This fucking guy comes up like crazy.
John Boseak. No, that's for like YouTube.
Yeah, type in John Boseak and then move the screen over and blow it up. And then blow it up. And then just drag it over. That's good. Look.
Yeah, I own Google. I own Google. I'm in the top, 15 or 20 search results or whatever.
Well, you type in your name, it's just.
I come right up. Yeah.
Amazon's right there. Your book. Get his book.
That concrete fucking comes right up on there.
That was a long one, huh?
Yeah. And then, my book.
What's the Kindle Unlimited mean? It's free?
It's
$5.99 to buy.
It's a service. Yeah, it's cheaper on Kindle.
Yeah, I have that's what I have.
Most people buy the paperback though.
And it says ships in 1 to 2 days. I got it in 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, book's doing all right apparently. I haven't seen a check in like fucking 6 or 7 months for the book, so we'll see my next check. When my next check comes in, it should be pretty good.
And I saw the book on another site that go back to Google because this book's on another site, and I was like, what the fuck? Keep scrolling down. Yeah.
I have my own Wikipedia.
Oh yeah,
page.
look at the Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's my Wikipedia.
And like I was telling you, Matt was swearing up and down that anybody can just make this shit.
I was 19 in that photo, man.
Adult life and crimes,
operation. We were talking about Operation Market. Everything's right there. Incarceration.
My whole life is on the interwebs.
Dude, they even have your book in there. That's what fucks me up.
Yeah, man. My whole life is on the interwebs.
They're on top of that
for
shit.
everybody to look at.
Miami's, and then Buzzsprout selling book. Yeah.
All your photos.
Go to view more. Or just. Yeah. He's everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's with you.
Yep. There's me. There's his book.
There it is. BrooklineBooksmith.com.
Usually when you type in even a name like John Boseak, you'll get other shit other than just John.
Click on that one right there.
Which one? Right.
He made millions. I think this is the interview I did with that fucking kid I met on the airplane, dude, that was all yacked out. It is. Yeah, it is.
Blow this up. We'll just breeze through it quick. Oh, yeah, you were holding the fucking mic.
Yeah, that's me right there. I was fucked up. We were all high and fucked up. Fucking shit, dude.
It's kind of like old school, though, to hold that. I mean.
I started my YouTube channel 30 days ago.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah? You think so?
Man. Some work, some of it.
Twice, and then I went AWOL from one place, and I escaped, and then they caught me.
Yeah, you gotta hold the damn mic the whole time.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking. So it was like gritty, fucking. It was like.
Dude, he's got a fire extinguisher in there.
Dude, it was down on like fucking Fairfax and fucking it's down there off of Fairfax Boulevard in fucking L.A. Like,
shit.
Yeah, it was in like the.
What do you have, a cameraman?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Probably not being able to.
Do you feel like a lot of the young?
Not a good one.
I guess it works for him though, right?
What he does, I don't know, man. This was just like an impromptu. Like I met him on the airplane. I fucking hit him up later on that day. I was like, dude, let's do a fucking podcast.
Yeah, it's different. Fuck it.
Yeah, so I fucking just drove down to fucking L.A. from Anaheim, and we fucking filmed the whole fucking. Then this dude flew me out to Dallas,
Which one's that?
Up here in the top right, tap N.
This one?
Yeah. He flew me out to Dallas, Texas, and I went out there and hung out and did his fucking podcast. He's using really good cameras, and I like how they frame me up on this one because it's just like this. It's just me up close the whole go, pretty much.
Do they even go to the host or no?
I was talking most of the time, but yeah, they flick back and forth.
I don't like that microphone though.
Yeah, he's got the shirt. He said he had two, and then he gave one away, and then fucking.
So you get the shit one, and he's got the good one.
Yeah.
Buy the other mic, dude. Buy the same mic.
I know.
Yeah.
It costs you what? A couple $100 more just for the mic.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Damn.
I'm all over the place, man. And I got more scheduled. I got more coming up.
Yep.
So I'm doing concrete again. I'm doing Ray's podcast.
You come back here in a month.
Yep.
We'll schedule that before you leave.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a monthly thing here, maybe. hopefully.
Yeah.
And then, I got fucking, I got a bunch of shit going on right now, man. I got my own YouTube channel, BoseakConundrum.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we were checking that out. Yeah, man, I'm just fucking.
Got your Instagram? What is it? Slum
by Nature.
Slum by Nature.
Yep, it's on my hat.
You can see his cool ass fucking beard that looks like it's his best friend. All right, John. Thanks for coming in again.
All right,
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.